Marzanna. Who is Marzanna? Marzanna, also known as Mora, Marina, Morana, Morina, and Mora, emerges as a venerable figure within the pantheon of pagan Slavic deities. She is the goddess of winter, death, and pestilence. Her essence intertwines harmoniously with the rhythm of seasonal rites, a reflection of the cyclical dance of nature's demise and reawakening. Her presence encapsulates the intricate tapestry of death and rebirth that permeates the canvas of existence. Marzanna is intimately linked with the ethereal canvas of winter's wane, the point where life surrenders to the dormancy of slumber. Yet, from this quiet surrender emerges the promise of rebirth, akin to the whispers of dreams that germinate beneath the cloak of cold. Her resonance echoes through the hushed stillness of winter landscapes, offering a symbolic testament to the transformative power of nature's eternal cycle. Marzanna stands as a bridge between the tangible realm and the realm of dreams, where the boundaries of life and death meld. She embodies the essence of metamorphosis, a guardian of transitions that mirror the changing seasons and the profound shift within the human soul. The diverse names bestowed upon her by different Slavic cultures reflect the universal recognition of her role as a conduit between the mundane and the mystical. But not all is peaceful in the world of Slavic mythology. There are numerous stories about Marzanna, not all of which are good or reflect her better nature. Tales of Marzanna. One such story is the one of her marriage to Jarilo. Born of the union between Perun, the thunderous god, and Mokash, the great mother, her origins are bathed in darkness of a macabre tale yet to be unveiled. In the annals of this tale, Marzanna once stood as a goddess of nature, her essence intertwined with the vitality of the earth. Yet her innocent youth was shattered when the god Veles, a harbinger of shadows, stole away Jarilo, plunging him into the abyss of the underworld, known as Nav. The twins' return bore no revelation of their shared bloodline, and so they intertwined their fates, unknowingly uniting their souls in a love that defied the very boundaries of kinship. This forbidden union between Marzanna, the embodiment of nature's wild heart, and Jarilo, the guardian of agriculture's bounty, bestowed an ephemeral equilibrium upon the world. The fragile peace, though temporary, cast a hushed tranquility over the eternal feud between Perun's wrath and Veles's cunning. Yet, as the dark tapestry of fate unraveled, a shadow of betrayal loomed. Jarilo's heart strayed into the arms of another, a tempestuous act that shattered the delicate bonds of trust. Marzanna's heart, consumed by a seething bitterness, extinguished his life with a heavy hand, the echoes of her retribution rippling through the fabric of existence. In the wake of his death, Marzanna's nature underwent a harrowing transformation, casting her into the role of the winter deity that chills the marrow of the land. The cruelty of betrayal gnawed at her soul, molding her into the somber harbinger of winter's embrace. Her every step a reminder of the chilling darkness that resides within. This cataclysmic rift between Marzanna and Jarilo has sculpted the very essence of the seasons. As autumn's curtain descends, Marzanna rises from the shadows to claim her grim trophy. In the nascent bloom of spring, Jarilo, armed with the aid of either Juana or Jiwa Vesta, exacts his own vengeance. This cycle, an eternal waltz of death and rebirth, echoes through the ages, as neither Marzanna nor Jarilo can subsist for long while the other lingers in the realm of the living. Thus, a sinister undercurrent weaves through the fabric of this tale, a prelude to darker narratives yet to unfurl. Within Marzanna's shadowy embrace lies a story that unveils the complexity of the human spirit, where love and betrayal dance upon a knife's edge, forever altering the fate of gods and mortals alike. Marzanna, in another tale, was married to the god of sun, Dachbog. A hapless child emerged from this sinister union, born of the dark passions that swirled within the depths of the underworld. This boy, Van, came into existence as both a victim and a pawn in Marzanna's cruel machinations. She reveled in her twisted dominion over him, subjecting him to her desires, seducing her own son before callously casting him aside. Her heart, once kindled by Dachbog's radiance, had turned toward a consuming abyss, finding solace in the embrace of Chernobog's figure steeped in shadows. As the echoes of her betrayal reverberated through the abyss of her treachery, Van's fate took a twisted turn. He became the god of wolves, his essence forever entwined with the savage spirit of the creatures he now embodied. Yet, even in the face of his mother's unspeakable malevolence, Van remained forever bound to her, drawn back into her grasp time and time again. A poignant reminder of the endearing pull of familial ties, no matter how twisted they may be. Dachbog, the sun god, would not let Marzanna's transgressions go unanswered. The fires of divine retribution blazed forth as he burned her upon a stake, an act that would seal her fate and curse her own flesh and blood. A curse was cast upon her son, a curse that turned him into a wolf, and for 7 years he roamed the realm in this primal form, stripped of his once potent powers. But as the wheel of time spun relentlessly, Van's plight took a final twist. Transformed back into his human form, he emerged as the embodiment of humanity itself, the first Slav, a poignant symbol of the frailty and resilience of life. He carried within him the indelible mark of Marzanna's dark legacy, a reminder that the bonds between life and death are as intricate as they are inescapable. This tale of darkness and despair carries with it an eerie truth, for it whispers of our shared origin as children of death herself. As life's fleeting candle is snuffed out, the darkness that awaits us is the same that first birthed us. The mother who gave us life, only to one day reclaim it. Marzanna's cruelty mirrors the inevitability of our fate, an unbreakable cycle where life and death dance hand in hand, forever entwined in the grasp of a mother whose embrace is both birth and dissolution. Marzanna's legacy. Marzanna extends her significance to a ritual effigy, a manifestation of her presence in the ancient Slavic world. In an early spring rite known as the Jare Suito, this effigy was ceremonially burned or cast into watery depths, an intricate dance of symbolic action to beckon the arrival of spring. The origins of this ritual trace back to sacrificial rites, a bridge between the human realm and the divine, designed to secure prosperity in the impending harvest. The interplay of sympathetic magic fueled the belief that immolating an effigy representing the goddess of death would usher away her lingering influence, the grasp of winter, and thus pave the path for the emergence of spring's vitality. Crafted from straw and is shrouded in pristine white cloth, the effigy of Marzanna donned ribbons and necklaces, bearing the visual weight of tradition. It embarked on a journey, led by the hands of children wielding verdant juniper twigs, a procession that traversed every dwelling within the village. Along this path, Marzanna's symbolic presence encountered each puddle and stream, anointing her with the very essence of life-giving waters. As twilight descended, the effigy transitioned into the hands of young adults. The juniper twigs were ignited, casting an ethereal glow upon Marzanna. Illuminated, she embarked on her final voyage, leaving the village's embrace. Consumed by flames and given to the waters, the ritual concluded with Marzanna's immersion, a symbolic cleansing that augured the rebirth of nature. The ritual of drowning Marzanna was fraught with an array of age-old superstitions. The effigy's contact with water was to be fleeting, lest one's hands be cursed with withering. A gaze cast backward on the homeward journey was said to court affliction, while an unfortunate stumble and fall foretold the specter of death within kin in the year to come. Yet, even in the face of ecclesiastical prohibition, this pagan custom persevered. The Synod of Poznan in 1420 implored the Polish clergy to halt the superstitious spectacle, urging an end to the practice of parading the effigy known as death and its submersion. However, the spirit of tradition could not be quelled. Even attempts in the 18th century to supplant this ritual with the casting of an effigy symbolizing Judas from a church tower proved futile. Presently, this custom endures, harmonizing with the spring equinox on March 21st, aligning with the traditional celebrations of Jare Suito. Marzanna's enduring influence lives on, a testament to the deeply woven connections between human experience and the ever-turning cycles of nature's seasons.